Importance of Miraj. Since Miraj reveals the sublime spirituality and luminosity of the Holy Prophet, Hazrat Muhammad, and his closeness to God, it is therefore extremely important and necessary to know about its realities and recognitions in the religion of Islam. Why not, since it is the most perfect, consummate, comprehensive, and universal recognition which comprises all realities and recognitions. It is the greatest capital and the invaluable treasure of the true religion. It is the same hidden treasure whose wisdom-filled mention is made in the sacred HadÄth. Miraj of the closeness of God. Those who can investigate everything in the light of Quranic wisdoms know that the purpose of Miraj is to be spiritually close to God. This honor is granted to the prophets and imams in grades and degrees, since it is obvious that the spirituality, recognition of and closeness to God are in numerous ranks. Therefore, Miraj also comprises many places of spirituality and luminosity. Thus, the spiritual ascent and elevation of every perfect man is a mirage of his rank. A characteristic of Quranic wisdom. One of the characteristics of Quranic wisdom is that it explains and describes the same one reality through different examples and words. For instance, if Hazrat Musa is called God's interlocutor, it does not mean that this honor of talking to God was confined only to him. The fact is that just as Hazrat Musa is praised for talking with God, so many other prophets are also praised in the same way, but as mentioned above, the same reality is exoterically described through different examples and words, and therefore ordinary people cannot understand it. The purpose of this explanation is that although the highest miraj is attained by the Holy Prophet, its subsidiary ranks, in the form of spirituality, are attainable not only by all prophets and wali, but also by those Mu'mins who follow the pure character and excellent example of the Holy Prophet in religion, as can be seen in verse. Miraj and Marifat, recognition. If it is accepted as a principle that Miraj is within the domain of Marifat and that Marifat consists of spiritual observations, then it is tantamount to saying that all the events of Miraj are among the spiritual observations of the people of Marifat. Allah's sunnat. God's sunnat, i.e. habit or law, has always been the same with no fundamental change ever having occurred, and the way of merging in Allah has also remained the same. This means that the religion of Islam is eternal and no fundamental change has occurred to any of its things. Thus, the Miraj was hidden in the spiritual events of the previous prophets, which became completely manifest in the time of the Holy Prophet. This means that the event of Miraj can be explained by the example of the other prophets mentioned in the Quran, as it is said in verse about Hazrat Ibrahim, who said, "Verily, I am going to my Lord. He will guide me." The wisdom of this verse shows that Hazrat Ibrahim's going to his Lord is correct in the spiritual sense, but not in the physical one. This spiritual journey of Hazrat Ibrahim can be considered as his spiritual miraj, and it can be presented as a bright proof of the spiritual journey and luminous miraj of the Holy Prophet.